to Fallout New Vegas. We are going to start Dead Money tonight. I looked up the order, the kind of level order, and I don't know the recommended level, but I think we're like 25 or something by now. And we have all the kind of the cool weapons from all the other DLCs. So I feel pretty good about starting it. I just don't know if we have the means to start it. I'm not sure if we've discovered the location that we need. So that's what we're going to be working on tonight. Hopefully we'll get into it pretty quickly. And it's called Sierra Madre Grand Opening. Track down the source of the Sierra Madre invitation. Oh, hole in the ground. All right. Let's scooch down. Scooch down. Abandoned BOS bunker. Whoa, left my heart in the Sierra Madre. Gone to Sierra Madre. Oh. Corpse. Jar of cloud residue. And wine. I'm gonna have some of that later. Okay, well, his head is gone. Neat. That's Sierra Madre. Downwards. Okay. Dead Money takes you on an extremely dangerous area of the Mojave Wasteland, a one-way journey until your business at the Sierra Madre is finished. In normal mode, you'll encounter new traps, enemies, and new companions whose lives are tied to yours. In hardcore mode, you'll be fighting the environment as well, a toxic city that erodes your health over time. Companions are more vulnerable, and so are you. Dead Money is recommended for experienced couriers, level 20 plus, that is us. And if you're up to the challenge, continue on. The Sierra Madre Grand Opening awaits, and has been for 200 years. All right, so we're in normal mode, so that's fine. Seek out the radio signal in the bunker. Let's get going. Let's start for looking for the Sierra Madre. Okay, well let's go here. What's this? All right, there's a lot of S, ends in S words, so we're gonna guess caravans. Oh my God. The weight of my genius. All right, what is this? Unlock door. Okay. Singular function terminal. Ooh, fun. This is nice. This appears to be residue collecting in the chemistry set. With the proper knowledge, you may be able to collect a sample of it. Yeah, let's collect that residue. I got a jar of cloud residue, which I already found on the dead body upstairs. There's a laser rifle. There is ashtray. A vending machine? This is an unusual looking crafting station. As you approach, lines of tiny holographic items appear on the dispensing tray. Wireframe schematics and lists of consumables the machine can assemble and package for the consumer. There's a slot on the side with a Sierra Madre symbol. The slot does not look part of the original design. Okay. There's no skill requirement, but I can't make any of them because I don't have any chips. So I need to get chips. And I can return cigarette packs and cigarette cartons to make food? Okay. Let's take a little nap to get our health back. Okay, I assume this is how you start. With this ominous radio. All right, let's time this opening. They're all being compared to Old World Blues opening. It's 7 p.m.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino. We all have. The legend, the curses, foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead. Buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future, not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening, one big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part. It's letting go.
Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute intro video. Not bad.
Are you listening? Good. From now on, when I talk, listen and follow my instructions. Play stupid. Play clever. Make the mistake of saying no. That collar on your neck will go off and take your head with it.
What are you talking about?
It's like that Pip Boy on your wrist, except filled with explosives. A little radio of the old world. Just needed some tuning. Do what I say, and the collar will go off. Refuse, try and run, disobey me, I'll kill you and find someone else.
I thought Father Elijah
There's
was
no
nice.
escape from here until I let you go. The sooner you accept your situation, the better.
Is he not nice? What do you want?
That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino.
Uh-huh.
You need to break inside. Heist.
Okay.
Too many years in the making. But to get inside, avoid its traps. You'll need to gather a team. As I found, one cannot do it alone.
You've caught others?
Around the villa are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and 14. Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk more. And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself, a warning. All your callers are linked. One of you dies, you all die.
Okay.
If that's what it takes to make you cooperate, so be it.
Why would you do that?
Because in some respects, breaking into the Sierra Madre is easier than breaking human instinct. Greed. The villa is filled with corpses. Some killed by the dangers here, some by me. Others turned on each other. Once they realized the Sierra Madre could be theirs, they cared nothing for their freedom, their survival, or each other.
Are they all dead?
The ones brought here live on only in what they've left behind. Their marks, graffiti on the walls, and victims they've killed. Some tried to help, left supplies and healing for others who came. Their reward? They were tracked down, killed by others with baser instincts. Some of these murderers went as far as to leave traps behind them, turning markers for help into death traps for anyone following them. It killed some of them when they forgot where the traps were, or when they desperately needed the assistance they had cut others off from.
How many of these victims did you bring here?
Too many. This place is dangerous. And its quarantine measures, its hazards, have claimed many failures upon failures. Do you think I wanted to place collars on you to ensure compliance? No. If robots could have done this, I would have sent them. The Sierra Madre is a complicated lock. Cracking it open requires human hands.
Don't I have to, like, start the opening song or something? Where is my gear? Okay, maybe I don't have any of my things.
The Sierra Madre has many defenses, means of screening guests for illicit or dangerous items. Your arrival here, weaponless, was not my intention. The casino, this villa, it takes anything with even a trace of radioactivity, traces of unknown substances, and returns it home. The bunker.
So I don't have any of my things.
The process is automated, and the casino itself has other similar services. I was unable to find a workaround except to send others in as tools. Still, I have not left you defenseless. And the Sierra Madre's security, in some respects, can help you if you are resourceful enough.
Is this what I was thinking of, not Old World Blues? So was us upping our unarmed skill actually justified? What do you mean?
This place is well preserved. Few who came here ever returned. All the treasures of the old world lie scattered about, virtually untouched. Search, hunt, craft what you can from what you find. The trash of the pre-war era can keep you alive. Food, knives, more. Use them. Even the villa's toxins and the residue it leaves behind can be shaped into tools and weapons. Gather it as well. Also, there is one more thing in your possession. A rifle that will keep you alive. As surely as the caller will.
Okay, well, I have a gun. What is this rifle?
It is a hollow rifle, a weapon I constructed when I arrived. I have since made superior models and modifications. For now, that too will have to do until you find other weapons. And I suggest you do. The hollow rifle's ammo is limited.
Okay.
Still, it should serve well enough. I fashioned it from the holograms of the villa and used it against the villa's living inhabitants.
The inhabitants? There's people alive here?
Yes, the inhabitants. Avoid them if you can. They are difficult to kill. Whatever has created them, bullets, explosions, energy, it can make them inert for a time, then they seem to crawl back up, restored. Perhaps it's the cloud. Perhaps something in their physiology.
What's the cloud?
The cloud is what blankets the sky here. You may smell it in the air.
Literal
Copper
cloud.
and sulfur. Burns the lungs and seeps into the skin.
Got it.
As for its origins, I'm not certain. Pre-war industrial pollutants. Something in the Sierra Madre structure. It is unique across the wasteland. And deadly. It has kept this place preserved since the Great War.
Will exposure kill me? I am not in hardcore mode. You should note.
The air here is lethal only if you enter concentrated pockets of the cloud. Too long inside one, you'll die. So be careful where you step.
Okay.
I've seen some survive concentration of the cloud for short periods of time, if healthy enough. Others were too weak. Rebreathers, chemical suits, there is no protection against it. It decays all it touches. I found fighting it useless.
Okay. Is there any safe place to rest?
Anywhere sheltered from the cloud.
Okay.
Inside buildings, tunnels. Any place not exposed to the outside air.
Okay.
Anything the cloud has touched has preserved it one way or another. But only the holograms in the villa truly remain.
Okay, so wait, are there... things are living or they're holograms? What are you talking about?
Ghosts.
Oh, okay.
They fill the villa. More in the casino. Much more. They carry out the functions the dead once did. They cannot be harmed. They only perform the same rote tasks until their power dies. They are of no consequence, except for the security holograms, the ones with the silhouettes of the armored Sierra Madre guards.
Okay. Why? I don't know what I'm asking. Why? Why are they? Why are there holograms?
Most holograms perform
Or
specific
why do they do the same
functions.
thing over and over?
The security holograms, ever since the bombs fell, now perform their function. They will kill anyone they detect. They are immune to guns, weapons, EMPs, even energy weapons. Still, they have limitations. Their design limits their field of view, enough to avoid detection. Each has an emitter. Destroy or disable it, and they cease to be a threat. Still, at least they still work as intended. Other technology here is more of a threat to you. Notably, the villa's radios and speakers.
Radios and speakers?
Yes, music was intended to be broadcast all over the villa. Over time, however, the radio signal has decayed and emits a different frequency. Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely.
Oh.
It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals. So, you'll have to make do.
So instead of just not giving me a bomb collar, you're like, that's just an unfortunate side effect. So I have to deal with them or I explode?
Yes,
Okay.
but not immediately.
Yes!
You'll hear a beep from your caller's detonator. When you do, step back, scan the area, and find the signal source.
Okay.
There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio. The damaged speakers are sparking. Hard to miss. The casings are resistant to vandalism. Punching or hitting them will not destroy them.
So how do I destroy them?
Gunshots, energy blasts, even spears thrown with great force
I
can
have
puncture
my
their
stuff.
exterior.
Okay.
Shielded speakers can't be destroyed at all.
Okay.
You'll need to avoid them or switch them off via a terminal.
Okay.
I'll leave the method up to you.
So I find the other 3 people with bomb collars and bring them back here?
I've downloaded the instructions and markers on your Pip-Boy, in case you forget. And yes, I have access to that device on your wrist. Get the other 3 here after that. I'll have more instructions for you.
Okay.
Do this, I'll let you go. I'll let all of you go.
So if Father Elijah's not like a good guy, I thought he was, isn't, what's her face? Felicia Day, like, loves him, or he was her mentor or whatever? She seems nice. Who are these people?
One is a trusted ally. Obedient, caller, or no. Although the caller helps.
Is that Dog?
The other 2?
God.
Well, we'll have to see when the trap's gone.
Is that Dean Domino and Christina? How am I supposed to find them?
Your piece of Robco trash will help you, I'm
Okay,
sure.
thank you.
It can latch onto the signal of the callers and tune into their frequencies. The bomb callers come with radios embedded in them. You can eavesdrop easily.
Okay.
It was part of their design to listen in. They can even screen out white noise from the environment to allow greater monitoring.
Okay. That's all. There's no way he's a good person? He used countless people to further his own cause? Ah. Well, just like every faction. Just like every faction.
Good. If necessary, I will guide you through the villa's broadcast systems. If you get lost, return here, and I'll direct you.
Oh, I will get lost.
I've downloaded instructions on an audio log to your Pip-Boy in case you can't read. If you forget why you're here, let my voice remind you.
I will get lost. Don't you worry. Okay, we're finding Christine. She's the one that can't talk, I think. She had her tongue cut out? Is that the deal with her?
Let your eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert under
Oh,
clear
sorry, I didn't mean to disturb. Dean Domino, he's a ghoul, I believe. And then Dog is also God, but his collar keeps him from turning crazy. I got a pretty good idea of what we're gonna be doing. Medical district, residential district, villa. So we're gonna find Dog here. We can't kill the ghosts. We need to avoid the security things. We have nothing. We have a hollow rifle and our dead money jumpsuits. Beautiful. Our Joshua Graham cracker clothes are missing. And now we look like a generic mechanic. Alright, we have 21 bullets. That won't go well. Alright, let's go. Dead money. I know there's like gold bars at the end that we need to take. Okay, we're going to the police station. So we'll go to the police station. I'm Really curious to see, like... Oh, there was something that just walked by. We're supposed to avoid everybody, I guess. This is the vending machine. We don't have any chips and we don't have any cigarettes. Okay. That's the medical district. We're not going to do that yet. We'll get dog first because he's right here. Okay. Hello? Oh, there's one. I see him. Oh no, the security thing was what he talked about, having like a transponder that we have to disable. This is a regular guy. Okay, you're saying headshots. Headshots only? Ghost Harvester. Wow, what an angle. Oh, jeez. Okay. Can I get it on the ground and then headshot it? He's not doing much damage, which I guess is okay. Oh, yeah. Like, so we can down him and then shoot off their head. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay. All right, we found him.
Speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate.
Mm-hmm, you said that.
I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals. So, you'll have to make do.
Yeah, you said all those things? That's no more information. He said that you can destroy the radios or you have to turn them off but with a terminal. There's a terminal over there. Communications? Set up the radio room downstairs to broadcast to the speakers. Don't want to miss tonight's performance. The receiver down there is stronger than the desk radios. Stash some supplies from the evidence room down there to celebrate once my shift is over. The way I figure it, the rest of the guards will be too busy to check up on me. I'm assuming he means chems. Holding cell, nothing much to report. Pretty quiet tonight, even from Cuesta del Sol. Imagine Morris up in the casino probably has more than enough with the guests coming tonight. Set up the radio so I can listen in on the gala event when it fires up, and left one out for the prisoners. If Sinclair doesn't want us to be too strict with the guests tonight, I may just toss the key in the holding cage with anyone we pick up, left them unlock the door until they sleep it off. Okay? Sinclair did the rounds again today. Glad he left his ghostly entourage at the casino. Those walking light shows make me wonder why he's even got us on staff when they could blast us in a second. Otherwise, Sinclair runs a tight ship. Good to see these days and times. Don't know how smart he is trying to make a resort to escape everything in the outside world. But rich guys can make it happen. Even ones that have been hit hard like Sinclair has.
This makes my stomach hurt.
Okay, so we just have to do it. We just have to click on it. Okay, nice. That's easy enough. Sunglasses are pretty cool. Do we want to put the sunglasses on? Yeah. Nice. We have a pretty respectable group of weapons. All right.
Turn the noise off.
I don't know what the radio is, guy. It's hard to see. It's so dark in here. I'm assuming I just run. Yeah, even with my light, it's super dark. I don't know where the radio actually is. Cool. Sierra Madre helmet. That will probably come in handy.
Puts dog in the cage, hiding downstairs.
What's the helmet gonna give us? can't wear our glasses. That's fine. Very easy locked door. I guess that means they really want you to be in to get in here. Why lock it at all? If you're gonna have a very easy lock, I feel like it just shouldn't be locked.
Watching, waiting for you to try and let me go.
Yeah, guy, I'm trying to figure out where the radio is. So just like give me a minute. I found it. Okay, here. Oh, that's sneaky. Vending machine code weapon repair kit. That was very sneakily put on top of there. All right. I want to go back to the vending machine now. Okay, that's a whole nother. We'll talk to Dog here if we can. Oh, requires key. He said he was going to put it in the holding cell. I thought maybe one of those was it, but maybe not. Another police pistol.
Don't let it make me hurt myself.
Sierra Madre armor! Yeah! Hooray!
Hurt keeps him away.
Cool! We're like a security guard now. Let's go in the basement.
Knew you would come. Below the cage. Down to where I am. Maybe you saw the letters I scratched on the villa walls. A little farther. Follow my voice. That's it. The one in the cage? Dog. I had to lock him up. He keeps disobeying me.
Okay. I saw no radio. That's worrisome. Maybe this is the one where we turn off with the terminal? No, okay. Oversaw the street side vending machines installation today, all working, mostly because the casino crew was running the show. Finally complained to the chief about the machines. They feel like a company store. We only get a few casino chips with the paycheck, so we can barely buy anything. Chief says he's not sure the chips were Sinclair's idea, only if we had any problems with machines. Let him know immediately. After another discussion with the Puesta del Sol crew, told Chief it'd be difficult to enforce the prohibition list, let alone the searches. Chief had the gal on his brain, said Sinclair put construction of the villa more important than patting down the construction crews for liquor and chems, as long as they didn't hurt anyone or each other. Got a little hot under the collar. Chief did too, told me to walk it off. This whole thing stinks. Chief's barely got time for me, and now Sinclair's turning a blind eye to things in the villa because his friend's running the show? One good thing about this assignment, no more writing parking tickets. Sinclair's laid out the streets so narrow, cars can't even come into the villa. Resources being what they are, he may not want folks to waste gas coming here. Cuts down on traffic noise too. Chief says it's more than that. Says Sinclair wanted the villa to be reclusive. Long as I don't have to worry about double parking snobs or Christless gas hogs clogging the villa, I could care less. Wonder how he expects folks to get here though. Seems extreme, even for privacy. Okay, where's this radio? Am I missing something? Weird. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna have so many chips. I'm seeing like they have a lot of stuff that we can use to make weapons, but the problem is that we don't have any way to make weapons. Like, I know that these things are used in crafting, but I feel like we're getting enough weapons just organically. gotta be on the lookout for cigarettes too. You can put those in the vending machine.
That's me, there on the table. The disc. My voice. Can't take any chances, though.
Oh.
You may be some victim who simply stumbled down here. If so, can't let you let Dog out. No, not yet. If you're who I think you are, you came to fetch Dog. Use him to drag others here. Now I'll use you. And that Pip-Boy you're wearing. You're smart. Clever. The key to Dog's cage is simple. Take my voice to the cage above. Let me speak to the beast inside.
Lovely. Yeah, it was coming through the wall. That was great. We got it. All right. God. Oh, he said the key was in there. That must be the cell he was referring to. Okay. Here we go.
Dog, back in the cage.
What have we here? You weren't who I was expecting. I'm disappointed.
Oh.
Still, even if you aren't my intended guest, you take direction. Good.
Thank you.
You can't have been an idiot to figure out how to release me from my cage.
Thank you.
Or perhaps you are.
Probably.
With that leash on your arm, and the one around your neck.
Ooh.
With our collars and manacles, why, we may as well be kin.
That's deep, you know. The Pip-Boy is just a leash of corporate greed and technology infiltrating our lives. That name carved onto your chest. Are you Dog?
The carving's a reminder for mirrors and for Dog. Dog, who you heard coming in, howling and hungry, as always. I've been trapped in here for some time. Then you come along and let me out. So, you opened my cage for a reason. Mm-hmm. Now, I want to know why.
Some guy's trying to kill me? Oh my god, we can finally pass a skill check. Oh, this is so great. We couldn't do any in the first one. In Super Mutants, brain damage is usually the result of prolonged Stealth Boy usage. I thought that was just in Nightkin. You have multiple personality disorders. Some trauma caused this? Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Trauma. Yes, in a manner of speaking. Do you see these wounds of his covering his skin?
Not
The
really.
bear trap on his arm. He placed his own hand in it.
Not
The
really.
name he carved in his chest. To remind him of who he is, he inflicts pain on himself to silence me, when all I try to do... He cuts, hurts, and tries to murder me out of him. He won't succeed, just makes me angrier. Dog is the beast. We simply change cages, like the ones here.
I was looking for someone with a collar like mine. Where's your collar?
It's close. Closer than I'd like. Dog's been into things, needs to think before he eats, chew before he swallows.
He ate it?
He's eager that way. Now the collar's a part of me. Inside. I can feel its electronic heartbeat, clicking and burning down below. Like before. It was cold and heavy before going in the cage. Now you're here, and it's pulling and kicking again, tugging like a leash. Interesting.
I don't feel like I want to respond to any of these. If that collar inside of you is active, I didn't switch it on.
Really? Yet it led you here, to me. And now you're here, and it's burning a hole in my guts. Maybe it's crying for its owner.
I think you blame Elijah. Okay, I have other questions.
Of course you do. And so do I.
you wouldn't have locked yourself in there without some sort of key to let you out.
The key? Why, it's the old man, the one who brought us here. I hid the key on me so Dog wouldn't know. I just need the old man to show up so he and I can talk. If Dog was in control when the old man appeared, well, he would just do whatever he commanded, as always. And I can't have that.
If you have the key in there, the old man can order Dog to open the cage.
Dog obeys, yes. Why? Do you have some means of contacting the old man?
I do, actually. I can play his voice. Yes, I have an audio log from him on my Pip-Boy.
You don't play it.
Okay.
If you do, I'll find a way to get out of the cage. End you. I'll murder you, crush your arms and legs until...
Okay. Goodbye, whoever you are. I'm gonna let Dog out of his cage. Oh no! Calm down. Follow me. I won't do it.
No, you wouldn't. If you did, you won't escape this place alive. I'd shatter every one of your limbs to splinters and leave you here.
Yeah, we didn't save recently,
You
so I
think
don't
I'm
wanna do
afraid
it.
of your collar exploding, killing us? No. I'll leave you breathing, then keep walking until my collar goes cold. I'll prop your broken body in view of the Sierra Madre so you can see what you came to steal. Forever out of reach as you die.
Oh my goodness. I have the power to let Dog out of his cage. I'm gonna prove it by not doing it. Wow. I can't convince you I'm not here for the Sierra Madre or the old man, so I'll prove it. I am here for the Sierra Madre and the old man. Why am I here?
Prove it. How?
I don't know.
Words are worthless.
This is a weird conversation. It's like not... I want to get out of this conversation. I have the power to let Dog out of his cage. I'm going to prove it by not doing it.
No. No, you're not.
Okay.
Even though Dog's more docile, easier to control.
You said he would kill
You
me.
may regret this. This place is where creatures like Dog can survive. The people that fill its streets.
Okay.
He is as vicious, more vicious than them. His hunger can help you more than I can. When I am in control, the shell is difficult to fight in.
Wait, he said that if I let Dog out, he would rip my bones apart and kill me. And now he's like, yeah, but wouldn't you want Dog? Because he's like a better fighter. I don't want Dog. You just said he would kill me. Even if Dog is more helpful, we can manage. Unless he wouldn't kill me, then what was that all about?
I am not sure you belong here. No, you don't belong here. Yet, you came this far, and I'm not interested in remaining here any longer. I'll unlock the cage.
All right, let's get out of here.
Very well. Lead off.
Is he going to help me kill the ghosty people? God has given you the In My Footsteps perk. This perk grants you a bonus to stealth, as well as the ability to step lightly around place traps. I don't set off traps. I'm special like that. Okay, so we made our first kind of choice. We went with God instead of Dog. Mostly because he said Dog would kill me and rip my bones apart. So I'm confused as to why you would choose Dog.
No toxins in the air.
Because I can control him with Father Elijah's voice? But, like, how long would that last? All right, we got one ragtag duo right now. We got one member of the team. That requires a key. We got one member of the team. Let's go get another member of the team. I'm very lost. Villa Clinic. All right, we're in the clinic. I'm assuming this is where Christine is. Check security hologram status. Patrolling the second floor. Okay, do we want them to come to the first floor? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Threat detection, threat response, hologram emitters. Okay, go back to the second floor. I'm really... Okay, I'm kind of overwhelmed by this. I don't know what we're... Okay, I think it's just like to know that they're on the second floor.
Picking up an emitter signature. Watch for security holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them. Attacking them is useless.
Okay. Well, I just sent them to the second floor, so...
It's your own.
Right behind you.
So they should definitely not be in the basement. No first aid kit? No first aid kit in the bathroom? What kind of place is this? Oh my god, there's so much here. Clinic security terminal. Alright, we could change them again? We could put them on the first floor now that we're in the basement. Oh! This is where we came the last time. Got it, got it. Okay, wait, no, so maybe this is the first floor. And they were on the second floor. That makes sense. Gas leak. Admitted 3 workers from Puesta del Sol switching station. Exposed to some unidentified airborne toxin from the ventilation system. Caused severe lung and tissue damage. Inhalation isn't the problem. It's absorbed through the skin. Researching its effects, the gas, whatever it is, may be building up in the vents beneath the town. Ask foreman to look into source before government inspectors do. Safety suits. Chemical suits arrived today. They're bulky, hard to talk and move in. It was difficult to unlock the clasps once in place. Had to get one of the staff to help me out of it. I told the construction crew, keep the suits ready while working in the switching station, and to be careful with them. We only have a limited number. Elijah said that suits wouldn't help. I asked Sinclair to order more in the event of a leak in the villa and prepared cost estimates for another gas leak to support my case. Didn't need to. He agreed to the request immediately. Then asked if he could see the workers and make sure they were all right. Aw. Sinclair seems like a good
someone
guy.
was experimenting. Although they were doing so after the collars went off.
Cosmic knife? Is that a weapon? Bonus limb damage. Wow, we're getting a lot of cool weapons. I'll take all that. Alright, so we have people experimenting on people. There's bomb collars. There's corpses. With chips, we'll take his chips. And the cloud residue, which apparently we can do something with. I don't know what yet, but Elijah told us to take it. So we're taking it.
Couldn't leave well enough alone.
This place is big. Alright. Oh god, there's even a basement in your basement. I guess this is the first floor. Is that a speaker?
Speakers at the end of the hall. Red light means they're shielded. Must be a way to shut them off somewhere else.
Red light means they're shielded.
It's your own fault you're here.
What's
Couldn't
this?
leave well enough.
Auto dock. This unusual looking auto dock still has a series of diodes and buttons that appear to work. Heal all crippled limbs.
Alone.
Do I have crippled limbs? I thought I was okay. Alright. Hooray. We're fixed. God, we're so rich. We're so rich. What's this one? Oh, same one. Okay, leave it alone. I thought maybe it would do something else fun for us. Okay, he said there was a terminal. Miss Key's insomnia seems to have gotten worse. So we ended up ordering the new auto dock upgrades. Must have cost Sinclair a fortune. The new programs for the auto docks ameliorate the effects of exhaustion. Have already spoken to the staff about side effects and dangers of prolonged use. Wanted to make sure they weren't using it to pull double shifts. Oh, that's very nice. Sinclair asked if these codes could be downloaded into the public dispensers. The codes aren't compatible, unfortunately. He said he'd look into it. Guess his contact at Big Mountain will be getting a call soon. Oh, they're all together, guys. world building here. All right. Oh. Okay, these all do the same things, and we...
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Do we have to go past it? I'm gonna explode. I'm gonna explode! Do you really need to do the dog has died? I understand. Give me this knife back. Assassin
like someone
suit.
was-
I missed that the first time.
It's experimenting.
What's assassin suit? Sneak plus 10. Cool. Okay. Everything's pretty good. I mean, it's very heavy. It's worth a lot of money, though. It's worth way more money than what
Although
we're...
they were doing
Alright, so this is my first one that's like... Where's the terminal to shut off the thing? Should we go down to the basement? I don't have any of my stuff with me. Which means I don't have my magazines.
Boy, maybe
They put one in the garbage can. We wouldn't have to use this if I didn't have this stupid penalty. Oh, and I don't have infinite bobby pins either. That's right. Because we don't have our stuff. I'm used to having my stuff. Okay. I don't think there's security in the basement, maybe. So 108. We gotta get up to 165. DC Journal of Medicine. Nice. Clinic power status. Auto docks and security hologram. Music speakers. Please inform clinic management before shutting down generator. Alright, main power. So now... The security holograms are on emergency backup, but the music speakers are offline. Alright, I've
tastes like copper. You taste like copper.
malfunctioning auto dock. What is happening? We're inside of dog. The woman before you looks disoriented, pained. She blinks a few times, then winces. Oh, okay. Are you all right? She looks at you, blinks again, then opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. She touches her throat, then traces the scar beneath the chin, and her eyes widen in alarm. Did someone cut your vocal cords? She looks shaken. As she glances at the auto dock, she recoils and her mouth opens, but again, nothing comes out. She looks back at you, and her hands clench into fists. Her eyes narrow. Okay. We don't get to move that ourselves. This isn't what it looks like. The woman opens her mouth again, winces, then frowns, and drags a finger across her throat in slow motion. She looks more angry than pain now. Frowning, she touches her throat again, gently, and then her hand brushes her collar. Then her frown disappears. Her eyes narrow as she traces the edge of her collar until she finds the lock. She begins to press it with her fingers. Don't do that. It's a bomb collar. Mess with it, it'll go off. She looks surprised, then notices your collar, then raises an eyebrow. Let's just say we're in this together. She frowns, narrows her eyes, and slowly shakes her head. I feel like I have to read those so fast. If your collar goes off, mine goes off, it's better if we guard each other. She shakes her head again and draws a line in the air between the two of you. Look, together we can get out of this. She shakes her head once, then crosses her arms. Okay, I don't know what to tell you. What exactly is wrong? Don't you want out of here? She frowns, glances at the collar, looks back at you. She makes a circle with her hands, puts her hands over her eyes and squints. She nods at you, then lowers her hands from her eyes, shakes her head. She draws a slow, like this? Looking for someone? You're looking for someone else. Fine, I can help. She studies you again, then her expression softens slightly. She shakes her head slowly, then gives a silent sigh. She nods at you, then raises an eyebrow and nods at the door. All right, come with me. Christine glances at your follower, shakes her head, then points at you, her, and nods in the direction of the fountain. Oh, so she said no, because you already have someone. All right, well, okay. Christine stops, glances at the speaker, then glances at your collar, frowning. She's back. It's a decayed speaker. If we stay too long near one, it'll go off. She taps the collar and then opens and closes her hand really fast. I don't know what that would mean. She points at your Pip-Boy, her collar, and then your collar. After a second, she opens and closes her hand slower. Oh, okay. You can interfere with the speaker's detonation frequency somehow? No. She is about to nod, then stops, points at herself, and shakes her head. She points at your collar, then hers, then nods at your Pip-Boy. She makes a triangle motion, then the same slow... Oh, God. Does that work with any other collar? She frowns, slowly shakes her head. She opens her mouth, then makes a motion of turning a dial, then points at herself. It's just your frequency. She nods once, then again, points at the two of you, then the Pip-Boy. But only between us. She nods and then motions for you to go ahead. Okay.
It's your own fault you're here.
I'm so
Couldn't leave
confused.
well enough alone.
Because we had to read it so fast. Because it went by so fast that we couldn't have it on the screen. And I got really confused. I was like, what's happening? Where did she go? She must have, like, left. She must have just left. Okay, so she's gonna hang out here? She's gonna hang out there. Alright. Cool. Wait, here's another vending machine.
What's this? Why, it's a little doll. Were you carved by a craftsman? Or mauled by a drunk who didn't know his tools?
That was really unnecessary and hostile.
Leave the it. I'm not going to hurt you.
What does the gas bomb do? Good question. I'm assuming it's like a grenade, but with gas? It just says nothing. Just me holding a big tank. We'll try it out later on someone.
Or old world gold.
I will say again, just like the last DLC, the companions only have like 2-3 lines that they just keep repeating over and over and over and over and over and over again. And yeah, not great. Not great. Okay, we've made it out the other side, I guess. We've officially got 300. Oh, this is cute. We got 350 chips.
It's your own fault
Never
you're
have
here.
set that
Couldn't
radio
leave well
signal
enough
on
alone.
repeat.
Huh? What? Okay, does he live up there? That looks like a pretty fancy looking apartment. Maybe he lives up there. Town square. Okay, so the town square is what's like all ruined. As long as I keep seeing new chips, I know we're going in the right direction.
Almost
You'd say it was
halfway.
spring, the way tourists keep rolling in.
Hunger screws it up.
I'm having a hard time understanding the multiple voices that keep coming up. All right. Hey, you are up here. Hello. Dean Domino's Pizza?
Almost got
Have a
away.
seat, and then we'll talk.
The idiot's hunger screws it
I
up.
cannot hear you at all, sir. But okay.
The Sierra Madre. Beauty, isn't she? She the one who invited you here? Or maybe you didn't catch her voice on the radio. Woke up confused like some of the others. At least you're still breathing. By the way, don't get up or make any sudden motions, no matter how uncomfortable that chair gets. The cushion's just for show.
Better be a shape charge or you're gonna kill both of us. 'Cause I know what that means.
Sounds like you've done some blue-collar construction work in your life. Your ma must be proud. Still, get up without my permission. I'll blast your ass so far through your head, it'll turn the moon cherry pie red. So, let's keep this sweet and polite, and finish our conversation with no misunderstandings.
Okay. I'll save my questions for the end. Please, go on.
And that's what I've missed, a rapt audience. Just because I work in entertainment doesn't mean I'm a moron.
He sounds different than I thought he would sound.
I heard my necktie beeping. I know what that means. I'm part of this somehow. I want out of this contract. And if you put me in it, I'm not going to be too happy. So whatever's going on here, if you're part of all this, you're taking orders from me.
My gosh, our barter just barely there, man. I'll cooperate. What do you want?
Good, good. Then we're in business. I may be a betting man, but I like it when the odds are in our favor. If you're here with who I think, then I'd rather have you on my side than his. An ace in the hole. You want to live, I want what's in the Madre. Real simple.
Okay. I'm in. If that's all, let's head out. We can ask no follow-up questions. Fine. Meet at the fountain?
Wait just a minute. I'm not walking out there on my own. I know what's out there. It's why I've planted a minefield, shotguns, and explosives all the way on the road to my little boudoir.
I took care of all those.
So we go together or we're not going at all. I'll split my hand in blackjack when the time's right. I'm not splitting up in this town. Trust me.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
All right. But you already got company, so tell you what. I'll meet you at the fountain.
But you
You'll
just...
have to take the long way back. There's a shortcut across the way, you see?
But you
It's
just...
through the cloud, but if I'm with you, I can help you through it.
But you
If
just...
you didn't already force the London gate.
You're not giving me a chance to dismiss dog. Where are you going? I'll go back the long way. It's... Oh my god, he's gone. Okay, it's not...
Almost got away.
It's not my
Idiot's
fault.
hunger screws it up.
Wait, is the cloud gone? Did he make it go away? Or is this not... It's not my fault. I don't know what's happening in this DLC yet, so I would dismiss dog or god. Sure, if I knew that that's what was going to happen. Alright, well, it's fine. We can't go that way. We'll have to go the long way around, whatever that means, wherever that is.
That Pip-Boy.
Right. Wait, no, I remember we were here. We were here.
Or Old World.
Do you need more stim packs?
Finally, pain's gone. Can focus. Finally.
Okay, I guess we'll buy some more stim packs.
Something needs to die.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
Got another bear trap. Fist. Alright, we're on our way to have a very good bear trap fist. Oh, like literally a bear trap. I was thinking bear claw. Because of what we got in Honest Hearts. We got the bear claw. Now we have a bear trap. Oh god. Doesn't do much. What about a cosmic knife? Oh, okay. God, I wanted to try my cosmic. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Well, I think the gang's all here.
Swallowed his collar.
So I guess that's where we'll end it for tonight. And then next time we play, we'll start, like, I guess the Act 2. So I will see y'all later. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye, everybody.